firewood already there. Differential, just in case. You never know when you might break down. And yeah, endless supplies of scenery. There's a goose over there. So, Greg, do you think those goose are okay to eat? Or are they poisonous? Or
No, they're good eating, Ben.
really?
Good eating. You can't hunt them this time of year. They're nesting. But I'll tell you, man, they are good. But slow cook them. Slow cook them.
Slow cooking is the key. You boil them a little bit in like ribs or something.
No. In an oven, 150 degrees for 8 hours.
Ah, and you get an extra padded pillow out of the down.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best pillow, is a down pillow.
You heard something.
You heard something. We were just casually chatting about Sasquatches, and I don't think they're out there. I'd love it if they were, and we kind of agreed on that. And then
Finn starts barking. Sure enough, right?
Barking and runs off into the woods. And I grabbed the camera. I said, "Okay, we were just talking. Okay, if we say some Sasquatch on video,
we would be millionaires.
That'd be a pretty good thing." But he's got his nose up and he's sniffing.
No, he smells something.
There's something here.
No, hey, that's why he's good, okay? Because if anything comes around Cap, he knows.
Okay, I gotta go grab my knife just in case there's something comes out of the woods.
You want me to get my rifle?
I think it's fine time for some food.
Well, I'm hungry.
All right, so we didn't forage nothing so far. But
there's stuff to forage, but I mean, I'm just hungry. I'm good with just smokies.
Smoked sausages, here we come. I've never camped with Greg. I don't know if he appreciates my love for the finer, freshly baked buns. He said he got some smoked sausages, but I got some buns just in case. I think he's going to pull out some old Wonder Bread factory stuff. And I also got some all beef smokies as well, because I'm prepared. Like water, just in case I don't have delicious glacier-fed mountain water, which we do. A pretty good makeshift grill. You clearly stole this out of an oven somewhere.
This was out of an oven at the dump.
Oh, well, that dump is a great source of supplies.
Most of my stuff comes from the dump.
Out in the remote places, like up in the Yukon, it costs so much to ship things out there that it's almost a ritual of going to the dump. Like when people get their first homes and they're furnishing it, like to get whatever it is, appliances, furniture. But yeah, the dump is a great source of supplies.
Do you see some of the stuff that people throw out at the dump? An old guy, he went to the dump in Canal Park.
Mm-hmm.
There was an old motorbike.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing. He took it home, put gas in it, it fired right up. He used it for years. It just was out of gas.
People are fairly wasteful in this day and age, and we're gonna make use of everything we can.
That's right.
The goose is still over there. I think it's looking at our food here, and it's getting pretty nice and cooked. We didn't really think we'd be camping tonight. We were just coming out for a little drive, but it just seemed right. We came this far. We had the stuff with us, so why not just go camping? Let's
umbrella, ketchup, you got it all.
All the trimmings, they make these type of green, yellow, red stoplight packs. Yeah, now that is a smoked sausage. That is.
This is the life.
No, doesn't get any better than this.
I don't think so, dude.
Really don't. Here we are, soaking it in. Yeah, we're gonna feast all night. Keep the fire going.
loads of wood. Everything's gonna be all right.
I'm no expert, but that's 100% a bear. I'm sure of it.
He will go after him, but he won't like chase him. Like he's smart enough to know how far he can get.
I don't know where I'm going to sleep. I'm kind of thinking right here where I spilled all the ketchup and mustard. But maybe in my car. I don't know. We had a great adventure today. It's my thing.
Nathan, you know thing?
We're on the road for a couple of hours. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful scenery. Like it doesn't get any better. That's all I can say.
Well, and yeah, like you say, the scenery, like the mountain there. Just,
So I figure there's thousands of grizzly bears per square inch, literally. I'm excited about the possibilities of living through the night. Craig's got his hammock. I was going to put up a hammock, but there just isn't. The only trees there are over a creek, full of mosquitoes, like full of mosquitoes. Oh, that's what's going on. There's all the geese up there.
oh, no.
I think they're coming in for a landing. Bunch of geese circling back and forth. Some of those migrating birds can sleep while they're flying.
I haven't even heard that one.
I heard that I think it's goose or something big like that they can actually get into almost a sleep state as they're flying. And that goose that was sitting around, that one flew off, maybe joining the party over with the other geese. I don't know. I thought they were going to come here and hang out with us for the night, but no such luck.
Okay, Finn, that's enough.
You're really going to sleep right there because that looks like right where the bears pop out of, usually.
I like to be where they come out of the bush.
So
You don't want to get surprised.
Well, I suppose. So
I can hear them. See, that's the good thing, okay? If you're by the bush like this, you see how those trees are?
Yep.
Okay. Now, do you think a bear could come through there with those breaking branches and surprise me?
Yeah.
So I'm going to hear it.
Okay, so over there.
Purina One Live Clear reduces the major allergen in cat hair and dander, starting on day 21.
With the Chase mobile app, things move a little more smoothly. Deposit checks easily and send money quickly. That's convenience from Chase.
Why should I be framed? I'm never the same, but I'm always myself. Paradox. I'm Paradox Intense, the reasonable fragrances by Prada.
Travel. It used to be this grand adventure. You didn't know who you'd meet or what you'd discover. And over time, it became less of an adventure and more of a checklist. But the world is still full of wonder. You just need a better way to find it. Introducing Airbnb Experiences. Master ramen with an award-winning chef. Ride to hidden temples with an anthropologist. Dive into underground jazz with a renowned bassist. Or see Notre Dame with her. She helped restore it, by the way. Don't just see a place. Experience it.
If I camp out there by the fire, how safe do you think I'll be on a scale of 1 to 10? Yes or no?
9.
Okay, so that's a pretty good odds.
Safe? You're going to be safe?
Safe. So a 10% chance of not being safe.
That's pretty good odds, isn't it?
Yeah, on a day-to-day basis, I like to live through the day with a better than 10% chance or 90% chance.
Well, I mean, hey, put it this way: you got a better chance of getting struck by lightning than a grizzly coming and eating you by the fire, especially with Finn here. Like
Yeah.
that, Finn. He'll look at
Okay, probably I'm going to sleep by the fire. Don't know yet, but Greg talks a good game.
you. Well, yeah, but I'm being honest, man. Like, I've never been eaten.
I think that's survivor bias.
We ain't Timothy Treadwell.
Yeah,
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're not
Yeah.
gonna.
I got my
tease them.
bear spray, right? Because that works 100% of the time, all the time.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
I got my gun. We got the dog. Nah. The dog will let us know if anything comes around. We don't have to worry about a bear sneaking in the camp because he will go nuts. Then we will know. You got a flashlight, right?
No. Oh yeah, I do somewhere.
Well, just keep the fire normal.
Fire is going to be going
Yeah.
all night long, real big. Okay. Cheers. Well, you hunker down, get that set up. I'm going to chill by the fire for a little bit, and we'll see you in the morning.
You bet.
Cheers. Oh, hey guys. Sitting here by this raging little river. Definitely don't want to get too close to that. You can see chunks of it actually falling out. Actually, this whole bank is under a little bit. So that leads me to my next little question here. I really wanted to set up for the night down here, but in the low spots, the ground is already getting wet. And if I go over here to the road we rode in on, that's completely soaking. And as a matter of fact, that water it's flowing. So like I'm walking through it right now, and like this is turning into a little bit of a river, right? Exactly. I do believe I'm going to hunker down in the car tonight. I did kind of want to sleep by the campfire, but I'm also a little bit scared to do that because, hey, let's face it, I'm no Greg Ovens. Make sure everything's in the car, kind of ready to go. And the road we came in on is up on that side a little bit on higher ground, so we can get out of here if there's a problem. But I'd like to bring the vehicles with us if that's the case. Greg's hunkered down. It's not even that late. He's an early guy, going to sleep, early to rise. So he'll be up at probably 4 in the morning picking fiddleheads or whatever. And so that could be a good breakfast. Who knows? Greg and I have some things planned. Kind of just getting to know each other now, because you never know if somebody's going to be the way they are in videos in real life. And he is. So that's great. Good old-fashioned unexpected car sleep. Nothing wrong about that. The RAV4 seats go back pretty far. Got a big juicy sleeping bag, so nice and warm. And Greg's over in his hammock there. And Finn is actually somewhere in between the car and the hammock. He's staying kind of around Greg. Keeping an eye on the situation that's unfolding of the stream that's just started flowing down the road we came in on. And that could, it's going to probably get worse by the morning. So we'll see how we can get out of here if it does get too bad. But with that washed out road up the hill there, possibly the stream or the creek could have got diverted. But that's a pretty raging creek there. Greg says it's normally pretty shallow. There's not much going on there normally. But we're just starting to hit the real runoff season here. So, gonna hunker down and see you guys in the morning. Oh, morning, guys. It's always a good day when you wake up in a car. I see Greg's already up and moving about, and I don't even know what time it is, but it's outside my window. That water's still flowing. It really actually kind of flooded a bit of the area I was going to sleep in. So, yay for the car. It saved the day, saved the night. Here's by the fire pit. It's, yeah, it got pretty wet. So, we'll find out what's happening on the way out. Probably some little creek is just running over off down the road, but we'll see. Morning, Greg. How'd you sleep?
I slept so good, Steve.
Yeah, you? Pretty good. I just had dreams that this whole road flooded out all night long. So it was an interesting night, but I always sleep great in a car. I don't know what it is. It takes some getting used to. Yeah, like years ago, I lived in my car for quite a while, 2 months anyway, and it was hard to get used to at first, but then it was really, really comforting, and I liked it. And you wake up in the morning and turn the key and go get your coffee.
Well, and you don't have to worry about the predators. That's one thing about the hammock. But I sleep good in the hammock with him beside me. He slept beside the hammock all night, so
Oh, that's great.
he's good to have around.
You should probably pack this up and
Yeah.
make it back down the road to see this hockey game, of which I don't want to say what team I'm cheering for because I don't want to lose a bunch of subscribers, but it's one of them. It's officially too hot for a jacket. Greg's got his hammock all taken down. It's a nice thing with those. Takes like 5 seconds. And I'm going to power down this slippery, muddy road. See what's up ahead because it's going to be soaking wet. Like, that's too much. Come on. I'm just trying to have a good time camping. You lead the way. Did it. Yeah. Nice final sweep here. Looks better than we found it. It's the way to do it. We even cleared up.
And put the fire out.
Fire's good and out, but that was a fun trip. Let's hit the road. With great happiness, the road is not flooded. We've made it back, and Greg has set us up with these wonderful cabins here. We had a great time. Definitely more to come in the future because we talked about some ideas that sound really cool. We're watching the game, which it's on an intermission right now, so it's all right. And if you're curious to see more of Greg, because he's a really great guy, he knows far more than pretty much anybody I know, particularly me. It's Oven's Rocky Mountain Bushcraft is the name of his channel, and it's, if you want to learn some stuff, that's the place to go.
It's survival stuff and plants and this and that, but I'd appreciate it if you do check it out if you haven't seen it before.
Please do. And you know, with Greg's channel, you always learn something. When you watch my channel, you probably forget something. Like
I wouldn't say that.
You're probably less intelligent after camping with me for one night than you were coming into it. You've probably forgotten plans that you already knew.
No, not true. Not true. He's kidding you.
But,
I don't usually forget plans.
we're gonna see how the hockey game goes. We got plans for some other videos because we get along together great, and
That'd be great.
this is to the future videos.
You bet.
Thanks for inviting me out, Greg.
You bet.
Thanks for watching Camping with Steve, and subscribe to me if you like this type of stuff, and subscribe to Greg if you want to learn some stuff and you like him as a person. If you have not heard of him, but yeah, everybody knows Greg. So, cheers, everybody.
Thanks a lot.
See you on the next one.
Okay.
So we're gonna build a raft then?
Well, we got all the wood we need right there. All right.
Guess we'll get at her.
Lowe's knows the only thing better than buying the perfect gift for dad is getting another one free. Make the most of your budget with Father's Day gifts that are free with select purchase. And rewards members get more. Join for free today. Shop Father's Day deals now at Lowe's.
Check out these deals of the week at Walgreens. Shop weekly deals at your store or at walgreens.com.
Welcome to Camping with Steve. Camping in a dump truck parked on the side of the road today, thanks to Fast Eddie, who was very cooperative when I mentioned camping in dump truck. Surprisingly, he didn't have an issue with that. So it looks like it's broken down on the side of the road. Getting dropped off here. I have my friend Scott drop me off and help me load some camp gear into the back of this. Let's go. Looks like we're just cleaning up garbage from the ditches. If I stand up, people can easily see me. So before I take my costume off, I'm going to set up the comm link so I can get the cameras rolling. And then I'll know if it's safe to pop my head up or not. But, you know, with the high-vis vest on, combs out, people are not going to stress too much if they see somebody walking around the box of the truck. And I'm going to place the cameras up there as well. These cameras have little lights on them, so I got that covered with electrical tape. So it'll still be obviously a ring camera, but on a big truck like this, I don't think they'll notice. I've got 2 lithium iron phosphate batteries here. I don't need those for just the communication setup. I need those for a cooking appliance I brought with me. Whoa, good morning. That power inverter is on, and it's rated for 3,000 watts, so I don't think we're going to have an issue. Just waiting for the system to boot up, and later I'll bond the 2 batteries together with this jumper cable. That'll give me the 200 amps I need. Okay, now I got a live view of what's going on outside, so I can take off this costume. Now this is a dump truck, so I don't know exactly what's spilled all there, but I have my suspicions. So I'm going to get the sleeping mat on the cleaner part. Prime example right there was a cyclist biking past, and I knew that I shouldn't be talking if somebody's biking or walking past like that. So I'm excited about the setup. Somebody's just pulled up behind. I've never used one of these smart home security systems before, but it has a nice feature where it will alert you if there's a person. So the cars don't set it off, but my phone goes off if there's a person walking or biking in front or behind the truck. So that's perfect. It cuts down on a lot of stress. If only it had a feature, bylaw officer behind you or in front of you. Being that this is a big steel bucket on the back of the truck, it could give off a little second. Guaranteed certified rate of 4, minus 10 Celsius, 14 Fahrenheit. That means 0 Celsius, 32 Fahrenheit. Let's be honest. I hear a helicopter. That's the only thing that could catch me, and I doubt they're looking for people camping in the back of dump trucks. A little bit of a clear break in traffic here. Now, if I could stand up more comfortably, this would be my view. But I gotta lay low. I'm going to be hunkered down here, staying low for the next hour or so because there are fancy houses to the left, fancy houses to the right. Here I am on a Sunday night, and the sun's going to set around an hour. Then in twilight, we can poke our head around for a little bit of adventure. In the event of rain, I've got these magnets and a tarp here. I can cover this up quite easily, and these magnets will hold the other end down onto the floor. So I should stay nice and dry no matter what happens. Now that shelter is all set up, it's time for step 2. Now, anything involving vehicles is always a non-alcoholic step 2. Even though I don't have the keys to this, I just don't want to be drinking a beer in the back of a vehicle parked on a road. So, in honor of that, today's beer is one I found at the grocery store called What's the Point? Which basically sums up my channel and the way some people feel about alcohol-free beers. So, let's see what it tastes like. It's all right, you know? What's the point, though? But this one, big cheers. This is dedicated to Crazy Neighbor. Him and I were going to film this video, but we could never find anybody willing to let us use or rent a dump truck. And he has his license. Crazy Neighbor had his license to drive one of these. And when we explained what we were going to do, everybody got really scared and freaked out about it. So we were going to have it set up with a couple of cars, and, have a good old camp